Forget billionaires. This is the world of trillionaire kings. Where oil isn't just fuel, it's currency. Where royalty lives in marble palaces, sails on $500 million yachts, and reshapes the future of entire continents. From Saudi Arabia's golden empire to Qatar's futuristic skyline and Dubai's luxury playground, these Arab monarchs control more than money. They control power, prestige, and legacy on a global scale. Welcome to the secret lives of the richest Arab kings on earth. You've never seen wealth like this. Arab kings don't just rule nations, they reign over unimaginable fortunes, oil-rich empires, and dynasties that have controlled wealth and power for generations. Oil-rich empires and dynasties that have controlled wealth and power for generations. The richest Arab monarchs are not just billionaires, they live like trillionaires, controlling vast national reserves, private islands, golden palaces, and entire sectors of the global economy. From Saudi Arabia's House of Saud to the royal families of Qatar, the UAE, and Kuwait, this is a world where Rolls-Royces are delivered by helicopter, billion-dollar yachts have missile defense systems, and cities like Dubai and Riyadh are mere playgrounds in their empires. Let's step inside the lavish, secretive world of the wealthiest Arab kings on earth. 1. The House of Saud, worth over $1.4 trillion. Topping the list is Saudi Arabia's royal family, the House of Saud. With over 15,000 members, this dynasty controls one of the largest proven oil reserves on earth through its state-owned company Saudi Aramco, valued at over $2 trillion. At the center of this vast fortune is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS. Officially worth over $25 billion personally, MBS is the architect of Vision 2030, a project aimed at transforming Saudi Arabia into a futuristic, global powerhouse. But behind the reforms lies a lifestyle that defines extravagance, a $500 million French chateau, dubbed the most expensive home in the world. A $450 million Leonardo da Vinci painting, Salvator Mundi, believed to have been bought by MBS himself. A custom-built $500 million yacht featuring a submarine and 2 helipads. But it's not just about personal possessions. The House of Saud is building Neom, a $500 billion smart city in the desert. It will have robot maids, flying taxis, and a 100-mile-long mirrored skyscraper city called The Line. It's not just a city, it's the future, funded by oil wealth and royal ambition. 2. The Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Qatar's royal family is smaller but just as wealthy. The Al Thani family, who've ruled Qatar since the mid-1800s, controls a sovereign wealth fund of over $475 billion. Sheikh Tamim, the current emir, rules a country that punches far above its weight. Qatar owns London's iconic Shard, Harrods, and even stakes in Barclays, Volkswagen, and Paris Saint-Germain football club. The emir's private palace in Doha sprawls across hundreds of acres and features a private zoo, helipad, and a fleet of over 100 luxury cars. The family's $300 million yacht, Qatara, includes a beach club, cinema, and medical suite. Qatar made history by hosting the FIFA World Cup 2022, spending over $220 billion, the most expensive World Cup ever. Entire cities were built from scratch, all under the watchful eye of its king. 3. The rulers of the United Arab Emirates, Al Nahyan and Al Maktoum dynasties. The UAE is a federation of 7 emirates, but Abu Dhabi and Dubai dominate, thanks to their immensely rich rulers. A. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, MBZ, Abu Dhabi. MBZ is the president of the UAE and ruler of Abu Dhabi, which holds most of the UAE's oil reserves. Through the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, his family controls over $990 billion in assets. MBZ's lifestyle includes royal palaces filled with gold, private jets outfitted like 5-star hotels, and vast landholdings across Europe and Africa. He quietly financed the Louvre Abu Dhabi and hosts global leaders in private luxury compounds that rival presidential retreats. B. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai. Dubai's ruler is the visionary behind the transformation of a desert into a global megacity. Sheikh Mohammed's fortune is estimated at $14 billion, but his influence is priceless. His stable includes thousands of Arabian racehorses, with farms in Dubai, the UK, and Australia. He owns several mega yachts, including Dubai, one of the largest yachts in the world. His palace, Zabeel Palace, is surrounded by gold-plated gates, swan-filled lakes, and private racetracks. Dubai itself is a manifestation of his dream. Burj Khalifa, Palm Jumeirah, and Burj Al Arab all came from his vision and his wallet. 4. The Kuwaiti royal family, Al Sabah dynasty. While not as globally flashy, the Al Sabah family of Kuwait controls a serious empire. Through the Kuwait Investment Authority, one of the oldest sovereign wealth funds in the world, they manage over $800 billion. The royal palaces in Kuwait are filled with Persian rugs worth millions, gold chandeliers, and priceless Islamic art collections. The late Sheikh Sabah was known for his international diplomacy, but behind closed doors, his lifestyle involved Mediterranean villas, art auctions, and exclusive shopping sprees in Milan and Paris. 5. King Mohammed VI of Morocco. The African trillionaire king. Though Morocco isn't an oil state, King Mohammed VI is one of the richest monarchs in Africa, with personal wealth estimated at $8.2 billion. His influence over Morocco's businesses gives him access to resources worth far more. His royal palace in Rabat is among the largest in the world, rivaling Versailles. He controls ONA Group, Morocco's largest private company, with stakes in mining, banking, and construction. King Mohammed lives a discreet but opulent life, often spotted wearing custom $100,000 watches, vintage Bentleys, and handmade Italian suits. 6. Royal vehicles. The ultimate billionaire toys. Arab kings don't just drive, they float, fly, and glide in style. Custom Rolls-Royce Phantoms lined with gold and diamonds. Bugatti Chirons, Koenigsegg Jescos, and Pagani Huayras for weekend spins. Private Boeing 747s converted into flying palaces with gold faucets, silk seats, and even onboard spas. Yachts that rival cruise ships, Saudi's Serene, UAE's Topaz, and Qatar's Qatar all serve as floating palaces with private cinemas, helipads, and underwater lounges. 7. Palaces of gold and marble. These monarchs reside in palaces that make Western royalty look humble. Al Yamama Palace, Riyadh, home to the King of Saudi Arabia. It has more than 1,000 rooms, multiple throne halls, and floors covered with 24-karat gold tiles. Emir's Palace, Doha, surrounded by gardens and fountains, this fortress of opulence is reserved for only the highest dignitaries. Zabeel Palace, Dubai, hidden within lush gardens, it features domes covered in gold leaf and a private lake shaped like a falcon. 8. Luxury meets power. Influence beyond wealth. With money comes influence. These kings and princes aren't just rich, they're global power brokers. They fund Hollywood films, own Premier League football clubs, and bankroll global tech startups. They host world leaders for private negotiations in gilded rooms. They fund philanthropic efforts, like Saudi's pledge to plant 10 billion trees, or Qatar's humanitarian outreach across Africa and Asia. Their decisions ripple across the world, from oil prices to peace treaties, from climate policy to global markets. 9. The billion-dollar parties. An extravagant Arab royalty is known for hosting weddings costing over $100 million, private concerts by Beyoncé, and dinners with gold-flaked caviar. Some legendary displays include: a Saudi prince once paid $50 million to reserve an entire island in the Maldives for his vacation. A Qatari sheikh shipped his gold Lamborghini to London just for the summer. Dubai royals host private camel races with purses exceeding $10 million, and even have robot jockeys. 10. The future. From oil kings to tech titans. As the world shifts away from oil, Arab monarchs are reinventing themselves. Saudi's Vision 2030 aims to make Riyadh a global finance hub. Dubai is investing in AI, crypto, and blockchain, transforming itself into a smart city. Qatar is becoming a media empire, owning news channels like Al Jazeera and funding global sports. They're no longer just oil kings. They're becoming data kings, culture brokers, and tech trillionaires. Conclusion. The richest Arab kings are not just symbols of wealth, they're living empires. With oil-backed fortunes and sovereign wealth funds managing trillions, their lives are stitched in gold, marbled in history, and projected into the future with laser precision. From golden palaces to underwater yachts, from transforming deserts into megacities to hosting the world's biggest events, these kings live not in billions, but in legacies. This isn't just extreme wealth. This is the trillionaire life, and it's still only getting started. From desert sands to diamond-encrusted jets, These kings aren't just rich, they're rewriting what it means to rule in the 21st century. As the world watches, they're building trillion-dollar legacies, one mega project at a time. If you thought billionaires ruled the world, think again. This is the trillionaire class. Like this video? Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we've got more jaw-dropping billionaire stories coming your way.